Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve. Episode D.
We were just saying, I have so many questions. Like,
yeah.
Is Thorfinn a slave there as well? When is Einar telling this story?
That's I don't think he's like a slave, because that guy was buying them to not, like, to have them not be slaves, but just, like, work for him, right?
Well.
Make money, though.
I mean, he still purchased them.
Yeah, no, he bought them, but
like he was like,
he's not using them as slaves.
But he's also not saying, like, you can come and go as you please. You know what I mean?
Maybe they can.
But, like we said, to that guy's favor, though, to Einar's, it seems like this is the best bet for him, you know?
Yeah. Best situation you could find yourself in at that time.
Yeah. Well, in his situation specifically.
Right.
Because he even realized, he was like, I don't have anything to go back to. Like, I don't even have a home anymore.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. That whole episode was just so damn depressing.
So crazy.
I don't even want to edit that one. I'm going to struggle through that one. I'm like, oh. Even I was going like the full length the other day, and I was just like, good God, this is depressing.
Yeah, this kid had a rough go of it, man.
Yeah, him and
real rough go. Yeah, that's why they're going to get along.
Yeah, like when do you think, like, because he said, remember when he was like in the voiceover, he was like, and that was the first time I met Thorfinn or something like that. Along those lines.
Yeah, so he's obviously telling the story about him to somebody.
Yeah, is that going to be...
I hope when they zoom out, like, Thorkel's got, like, an axe to his neck. He's like, continue.
Imagine. Yeah. Oh, that would be great. When I was rewatching when I was making the finales full length from season 1, I rewatched that last few seconds. When they show Einar, it's when he's during the storm, when he's on the boat, and then the first person they show is there's two people climbing up the mountain, and they zoom into the back of the girl's head, and she has blonde hair. At least it looks like a girl. I'm wondering, do you think that could be maybe Thorfinn's sister?
Maybe,
because I feel like she's gonna have to play a role because she seemed pretty capable, you know, in the very beginning.
Yeah, maybe.
Obviously, I would assume
maybe
she's still
told them he's alive.
Why is she climbing in the mountains?
Maybe it's not her.
Well, that
you know
that's why I'm saying like that.
Yeah, I don't know
if that doesn't factor into that.
Yeah,
it was just a guess when I rewatched it, and then whoever the other person was, I don't remember, but I don't think we knew who they were.
Yeah, no.
Einar's the only one we've met so far for sure.
Yeah,
because that was I was watching. I thought he was another person. I was like, oh, that wasn't him. And then the last part when it ends is showing him on the boat, so it kind of leads you into that first episode in a way. But I say we watch it.
Oh, yep.
I liked Thorfinn's new look, too. Granted, I didn't like the look on his face, but looked a little beaten up. Beaten down, I should say.
Yeah.
But I want to know what's been going on, you know? How long has it been? Remember we were talking about that last time?
Yeah, because it's not, like, super long.
No.
He didn't look like crazy old.
Neither did Leaf.
Right.
More older than he was.
Much older, yeah.
But you figure, even if it's a year, like, he looks older there, you know? Canute.
Yeah, it could be a year or two.
It is cool. They still put Oscar in the intro, you know?
He made Thorfinn who he is.
That's kind of a good thing and kind of a bad thing.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's
the worst parts
like
of Thorfinn are because of Asgard. What?
Yes. I wonder if that's supposed to be him, like, later on.
I think so.
Because we had a couple time jumps in the first season, so I wouldn't be surprised if they threw another one into the middle of this one.
Yeah.
He's like, yippee. Drop them all down. Damn. This guy's a good dude.
Yeah. See?
What?
He is good, and he's not.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Not slaves to.
He's giving him a route to earn his freedom.
Yeah.
Because it also benefits him too, you know? He's still gonna make money off of it eventually. What happened to you, man? In the last few, whatever, months, years?
Feels like he's got nothing to live for.
Right. Maybe Einar's the one to bring him out of it.
Hopefully.
俺北イングランドの生まれなんだ。君は？アイスランド。
I was gonna say that.
アイスランドか。アイスランドって。
It's just a cool place to say you're from Iceland. You know, like land of the ice.
もうかなり来てるじゃないか。その川からこっち側全部だ。川から。
Oh my god, it's so much.
こっち側。
With an axe, you know.
それってまだ結構あるってこと？
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. If you work hard, 3 years worth.
That's what he said, yeah. Too bad they don't have like one of those ones they can go back and forth with.
早いとこ自由になりたいからな。悪いかよ。それならもう少し離れた木をやってくれ。それと川と直角に倒れるように切るんだ。そうか。川に流して運ぶんだな。なあ、ここの昼飯はどうなってんだ？
Hunt it.
あるよ。そりゃよかった。取りに行くのか？
Definitely that's what he's talking
いや、
about.
そろそろ方向に。
Oh shit, now.
本当かよ。至れり尽くせりだな。
Really, it keeps getting better, this place.
何ですかこれ？弁当だ。お前らの。
Oh boy.
これをこんだけなんだ文句あんのか
Of course, these guys are still gonna be dicks.
文句っていうかいただきますどうもありがとうございます
It's for both of them? These two gotta help each other out. Einar's gotta bring him out of his shell, he's gotta protect him a little bit.
エイナル後ろから押してくれ俺は前で引く
Imagine working with a guy like this that just doesn't talk to you. Maybe like once every like 10 minutes.
この日もう少し来た方がいいんじゃないか
He's like, I got it.
そんな年寄り馬一頭じゃ無理だよ
Got that Thor strength, you know? He's a big boy too, though.
Yeah, he is.
Not that Dwarfen's big. These two are going to be absolutely shredded.
Yeah.
With 0 body fat.
He already
Probably are.
was.
Yeah, right?
俺らをいじめて自分たちより下がいるってことを確かめてるんだぜトルフィンお前もそう思うだろさあどうでもいいよそんなことどうでもいいことあるかよ俺たちは旦那の財産なんだぞ
Somehow he's going to get him out, like, Thorfinn out of this, you know? This funk.
旦那に言いつけてやる報告があります今日こちらの方向に
Oh. Can't blame you, pal. My lady. That is hilarious. Give her a little wave. Or just one of these.
I don't know if you're allowed to, yeah.
Give her a little nod.
エイナルお 報告はいいのか。うっせえ。
さあみんな、もうひと踏ん張りだ。ここは昼までに片付けよう。
I want to know how Thorfinn ended up here, you know?
Oh yeah, they are
女
there.
自身働くんだな。大金持ちは働く。
I don't think this is theirs, though. I think this is just one of the...
No, right.
Yeah.
It's not theirs. Yeah. Maybe they get to work on theirs. Like whatever.
切り株を長めに残しておくのは後で家畜に食わせるためなんだぞ。だいたいお前は17にもなってまだ仕事の
Is this
担
sign,
当
you
が
think?
取らん。
Yeah.
だから一つ一つの作業の意味が理解できんのだ。
なんだあれ。ガンガンに怒られてんな。旦那のこのオルマルだ。ああ、親子か。
ああ、やめた。やろうと思ってたけどやめた。
ああ、こら、どこへ行く、オルマル。
いねえとこだよ。そうやし。
Damn, this kid's got a mouth on him.
もう少し自覚を持て。
俺がいつ継がせてくれって頼んだよ。ああ、俺はこいつで。あれ。剣で成り上がってやんだよ。
オルマル、またんかこら。
俺はイングランドに行くぜ。近いうちに必ずな。
Where are they, then?
I don't know.
こんなど田舎で一生終わってたまるかよ。クルート王帝殿下の軍団に加わってバシバシ手柄を上げてやるぜ。
Why do you think he called him Prince again?
Maybe they don't know.
You figured they would by now.
そのうちハラルド王が援軍の船を召集するはず
King
だ。
Harold.
私、若様はここ
That's
を継い
interesting.
だ方がいいと思うな。来て、もう一回。
What's this perv doing?
Yeah.
What the hell?
様子はどうだい？若様にお食事持って。
しかし、これで我が
That's what I thought this was about.
本当にね、このまま若様が通い続けてくだされば。
どうなさいました、若様。
うちの娘が何か粗相でも。
うるせえボケ。てめえらの魂胆は分かってんだよ。貧乏小作人ども。女ってやつはどいつもこいつも。
若様、私どもは
I'm trying to figure out where they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
何してんすか。夜がけは危ないっすよ。危ね
Are these two wasted?
おめえらこそ何やってんだ。今そっち行きますね。ほら、しっかり歩けよってかも。おい、馬の口取るんじゃねえよ。いいからいいから飲み直そう。ね、飲み直そう。
What is happening?
語り明かそう若様。青春の悩み聞こうじゃないの。
戦争するやつはみんなけだものだ。寝ろ、明日も早いぞ。イングランド王の軍勢に村中の家を焼かれた。親父は戦ったけど殺されちまった。次に来たのがデーン人の軍勢だ。イングランド王の悪性から救ってやるとか抜かして役立つの限りを尽くして生きやがった。あいつらは人の皮をかぶった。
He's not shy to give up the details of his life, you know?
No. What does he care?
Thorfinn's just since the last season, he's just his whole life has been a rough mess.
Yeah.
It was so nice for like the first few like years of it, you know, and then
Yeah. But you got like a good 6.
yeah, right. That's crazy. This is an interesting place though, because it's like, it seems like most of the guys there are kind of pieces of shit still. Like most guys are everywhere, but
Yeah.
like it just happens to be that the master, the head guy, he's like
A good guy.
actually a good guy, you know.
Yeah. Seems like it.
But the place is so big, and he kind of seems like he might be a little bit of not a pushover, but like, because I don't think he is, but
No.
I'm trying to think of a word for it.
They're
like,
just free. They live there.
right.
So.
But dudes will be dudes, you know? Treating them
Yeah.
like shit.
They are, yeah. He's treating them like slaves.
Yeah, still. Even though they're not supposed to be, you know?
And Thorfinn, the only reason Thorfinn puts up with it is because he's just so defeated. He doesn't even want to bother.
Thorfinn isn't really even alive right now.
No way. That's not Thorfinn.
He's just... I think he'll definitely come out of it eventually. And I think Einar's going to help him with that. But... Or something bad, maybe something bad happened, like they get attacked, his land gets attacked or something, you know? Because where are they?
I'm not sure.
Because the kid, his son, said that he was like, oh, I'm going to go to England soon and join the Prince Canute's army. That's another thing we got to talk about. Why is Harold the king
Harold's
now?
king. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Canute didn't want to be king
He pronounced himself king.
at the moment.
They made it seem like he was...
Yeah, I thought he was going to be king also.
Well, remember, we were also like wondering, though, like what happened in the time that we've skipped forward, and B, who knows, we were wondering what is Harold going to think of Canute saying that he's the king, you know? So maybe there was a fight and he ended up losing.
Maybe.
Or it's just like been an ongoing battle, and they're
Or
both...
he just wanted to run. Where was he going to be in charge of? Mercia?
Yeah.
Maybe
Well, that's where
all
they
he
were
wanted.
already, yeah. When all the
And
shit went
Harold's
down.
still the king of the Danes.
No, he said that he's the king of England.
Harold?
Isn't that what they said?
He just said King Harold.
But it was right after he called him Prince Canute still.
Yeah.
Huh.
It is strange.
Yeah, right? There's so much shit going on, like... That's like... That episode gave me so many
I
questions.
feel like Askeladd died to make him king, no?
Yeah. That's the problem. We just don't know what the deal... Like, I'm sure we're
Yeah,
gonna...
maybe Harold came in and bullied his way in.
Right. Maybe, like, in a couple episodes, we'll see that arc, you know? Like, what happened if we go back and see whatever is happening there. We're gonna
We
have
to.
Yeah. That was almost a jinx.
Almost.
It was close enough for me to notice it, but
Yeah.
not worth it saying it.
We didn't nail it. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Why would he? I don't know.
I'm just trying to figure out. They weren't in Denmark, right? Because remember when Einar first and Thorfinn were first alone, and he was watching them cut the trees down, and he was like, or they were walking into the forest, and he was like, "Oh, so this is how the Danes do it," or something. I can't remember what he said. You know what part I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what he said either. I don't think he said something about how the Danes do it.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, if they told us or gave us even any clue as to where they would be.
They may have.
I thought they were in England, but
They might still be.
But the Danes came to him. The Danes were the ones that sold him into Einar into slavery, and they attacked him. We're in northern England, so who knows where they took him? They could have taken him back to Denmark. You know, that's why I'm wondering if they are in Denmark.
Maybe.
But that also looks like it could be like wheat farms, and that could be, I don't know if they have those in Denmark. But that seems like an England thing. Ketil, he seems like he's like a Dane or something. But he might not be.
Yeah, he might not be. I'm sure we'll find out more about it, but
Did they tell us last episode where he
I
was
don't
when
remember
Leif
if-
was there?
I don't remember if like something showed up, like saying where they were.
Yeah, we'd have to go back and check that. Yeah.
I definitely don't remember if they said they were any place.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go back and look at that. Because I have so many questions now from that episode that I need like any type of little...
Right.
I need to be able to like narrow my thought process down with what's going on. Because it could be like you have the whole Canute Harold thing going on, which we haven't even seen yet. We don't know what's going on there. Thorfinn, like, we have no idea how he ended up there still.
Right.
Somehow, though, don't you imagine that his story... I feel like we're going to see a little bit of his story here. Then we're going to get back to the Harold stuff with Canute.
Yep.
And then somehow those two are going to come together.
Yep.
And essentially what I'm saying is Thorfinn's going to end back up in that world, I should say.
Yep.
But maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because even this guy's son, like, his like mission is to join Canute's army. So, like, how fun would that be if Canute were to show up and he'd be Thorfinn?
That's another thing I was confused about. When the son was talking to the girl, he was saying something about after he said Prince Canute and King Harold, he was saying something about he wants to join the Dane, or so he made it seem like the King of England wasn't like he wants to join Canute's side, but at the same time he goes to take out the King of England. I forget. He made it seem like the English were still the English, not like there wasn't any Danes or anything in the hierarchy. You know what I mean?
I don't remember that.
It was when he just go to that scene real quick when he was talking to the girl, because that's when he said the most. That's confusing. Maybe it's just the subtitles.
No, that's where Canute is. He's in Mercia.
Then why did he say I'm going to go to England soon?
Because that's to join Canute's army.
But he's in England then, if that's what you're saying.
I don't know if he's in England or not.
Oh, I thought that's what you just said.
No, I'm not sure where he is, but he could be. Who knows?
Maybe he's in Wales.
I was just going to say that. They could be. That's it, right?
No, I think it's like right at the end of the conversation. He says one more thing. That's where we see that. Maybe it wasn't this. When he said it, it was... I could have swore he said it. Yeah, because then it just goes to this.
Yeah. I don't know what you're trying to remember.
It's going to be one of those things I'll figure it out.
I remember when you're editing it.
Yep. Like, oh, that's what it was I was trying to thinking about. Yeah. It's always what happens.
I think only Einar mentioned the Danes.
Yeah, it might have been when he was... That's probably what the scene I'm thinking of, when he was telling the story to...
Yeah, he said first England raided his farm and then the Danes.
Yeah, but there was something else he said about, like, right after that. It's however he was, like, talking about, like, oh, now, like... I forget. I'll have to go back and look at it later.
Anybody that fights in war is a beast.
Well, it was during that scene, whatever, I got confused by something. So I'll have to watch that again.
Yeah.
I just don't know if they're going to be, like... Like, when he says the King of England, is he talking about King Harold, you think? So that would make me think that Harold did take over as king, while maybe Canute was still
the king, but maybe... I'm still thinking Canute might still be in charge of, like, the Mercia and stuff.
Well, for sure. I just don't... I'm just, I guess, I'm confused because of how he like, proclaimed himself.
Yeah. Well, you're just confused because we don't know where they are.
Well, of course.
Yeah. They might
that too.
They got to be in, like, Wales or something like that. Right?
Maybe. I don't know. But I feel like Wales is more like the terrain is different. It's not like for wheat. You know what I mean?
True.
I feel like that's more Northern England thing too.
It was like more rocky.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We'll find out.
God damn it. I don't want to wait. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.